Alright, well, I'm sure someone will probably show up later. Alright, let's see. Alright, so, hello there. So, this is somewhat kind of sudden. I wasn't expecting them to announce that they were going to be having an announcement for possible DLC 2 for Hat in Time within, like, the next 5 days. So I figured, hey, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Basically, I'll be playing through the entire game. Well, mostly. I'll be playing through chapters 1 through 6, getting all of the timepieces. And I may be doing a bit of Death Wish as well. This is going to be kind of like a retrospective kind of series. Basically, my goal here is to kind of, play through the game casually, no crazy speed stretch or mods or anything like that. Just play through the game as intended and kind of just judge it for, like, critique certain aspects of it. Because this is one of my personal favorite games of all time, but it's not perfect. I do definitely have criticisms and things I want to say about it. So yeah, I hope this is fun. Let's see. I should probably check my settings here real quick. First of all, mods. Yeah, that's the only mod. That's probably the only mod I'm ever going to have installed for this playthrough. Let me go through settings. Graphics should be okay. Yeah, draw distance at standard. Hopefully it's stable because I haven't tested a lot of this beforehand, so... I do want radial blur on. That's right. Alright. So yeah, get rid of this. She has a little robber's mask that I drew on her. Alright, get rid of that. And get started. No! That's the sound the viewer makes when they watch my stream for more than 2 minutes. Oh, hello, I got cutscene skipping on. But, whoa, hello, that is a... We're off to a great start. Alright, now we can start proper. Yeah, and load times may be slightly longer because of just streaming, It likes to take up a fair amount of CPU, so load times will be longer than usual.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed. Today's to-do list contains waking up, adjusting the engine.
Alright. Man, I've been watching that cutscene since like 4 years ago when the beta came out, and it never gets old. Well, let's go jump in these pillows for a bit, because that's the obvious first thing that everyone does the first time they play this game, is just jump in these pillows and watch them hop all over the place, and sometimes even kill the frame rate a bit if your computer is kind of bad. Whee! Okay, I'm spending too much time in the pillows. I remember in beta there used to be like water effects that would appear when you jump in the pillows because it's technically considered water. Alright, oh yeah, this is the most important thing in the game. Okay. Alright, so this is basically the game. You just sit still and the spaceship kind of flies itself. So you spend the entire game just sitting there, camera pans around, this really slow, calming music plays. It's honestly kind of boring. I don't get like people like this game so much. Okay, I'm out of here. And I love this fridge over here because it kind of shows some stuff that was actually cut from the game. Like, this is probably the biggest... For some people, this is probably the biggest hit this game took, because that is an older version of Hat Kid who was actually cut. They actually teased it at the end of the alpha and beta builds, but she unfortunately got completely cut from the game, and as far as we know, is probably never coming back. Now watch, a week from now I'm gonna be proven wrong. Whoa, hello. This camera's weird. What does that say? Oil and CPU chip, okay. And these are all names of the developers with these letters. Like, there's a boy, William... I think that's actually the wrong order. I think it's supposed to be WTN, not WNT. And what's that random E for? I don't know. That's Jonas. Not sure what the M is for. JB is Jenna Brown. And that looks delicious. I don't know about you. But I think that looks scrumptious. Well, how it still has eyeballs in it. Let's see. I remember in beta there used to be like a big range up here that you could actually jump on top of and clip out of bounds, and they took it out like 2 days later. Ooh, hello, there's some lag there happening. Alright, enough fooling around, let's get going. Right. Alright, this is the only time in the game we're ever going to use this hat. There we go. now we're never going to use it again.
What is this? Flying boat? All boats need to pay toll in Mafia Town, even in space. Mafia come in to collect.
But I'm not even over Mafia Town, I'm over a desert right now. Alright, let me check something here. I think my audio's... No, my audio's balanced. I'm gonna turn this up slightly. Huh. Yeah, and I love all the artwork for the loading screens in this game. Every single act in this game, aside from like time rifts, have their own special loading screen. Alrighty.
Did fellow Mafia watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air. I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out. Did fellow Mafia see crazy cat cooking show? No. What he cook? He cooked pasta with Brussels sprouts. Gross. Even thinking of combination make Mafia want to vomit.
Alright, so before we move on, I gotta take time to highlight the most important character in this game. I don't know where it ran off to. I hope I don't step on it. Oh, there you are. Haha. Look at that. Look at how shiny he is. I remember in beta he was just like a little 2D sprite that would run around, and now he's like full 3D. He doesn't have legs, he just kind of hovers above ground. And you can step on him and that happens. Oh, that never gets old.
All roads lead to Mafia. Not good. Big immigration problems. We fixed this by moving to island. Now no road lead to Mafia. Downside of living on distant island. Stuff take forever when order online. It come by small boat, but every time it come, we shoot. After a while, boat stop coming. Sometimes Mafia want to try something other than fish, but everything far away. Mafia not even like fish.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a tiny bit of sequence breaking here. Alrighty, I might have to turn something down because this stuttering is getting to be too big of a problem. There we go. And there's our first hat. Sprint hat. Man, I remember in beta where these things were actually badges, like your hat was more of a passive ability rather than an active one. Then I guess they figured, well, we're making a game with hat in the title, so shouldn't the hats play a bigger role? Yeah, this is getting to be too much. Let's see, what can I do to... Might turn that down a tad. There's not really much I can do to, aside from just straight up turn down the frame rate. I don't want to make the game look ugly because as it is right now, if I turn down anything else, it's going to look kind of jarring, and I don't want that. So I'll probably just have to deal with this. We'll turn it down to 48 and see if that helps. That's a little bit better. And yeah, a lot of these Mafia actually do have something to say, but I'm not going to bother trying to talk to all of them. And it is still really, really stuttery. I do, however, want to get a lot of these pawns. Hello there. This is actually based off another cut character. His name was the Moonjumper, and he was apparently supposed to have a pretty big role in the game's third chapter, Subcon Forest, but he ended up getting cut. But I guess they didn't want to throw away the design and the voice actor and everything they had for him, so they repurposed him to be a shopkeep.
Hi there, young one. I am from a faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries. You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
Alright, so let's get Magnet. That's gonna be, trust me, that's gonna be one of the most important badges we get. Alright, so this is actually a good place to bring up my first criticism. They only ever have free badges in stock here, and sometimes you just have to straight up reload the level just to get different badges to appear, and it's kind of annoying. I wish they would just give you, they would just show you the whole stock that he has instead of, because the thing is, if he has more than one badge in stock, you have to buy one badge to make another one appear. For now, I think if I end up buying this and the hover badge, I don't think anything else is going to show up for a while. So that's not too big of a deal, and I'm definitely not getting this. This shows up every single time you visit the shop, and it is completely useless. It's literally only here because it's something they promised in their Kickstarter. It just replaces all voice acting with mumbling, kind of like Banjo-Kazooie speak. And I've never really been that big of a fan of voice mumble. Like, some games definitely do it less annoying than others, but I don't know. Like, that was one of the things that kind of put me off of Ukulele after playing it for a while, was the voice. This is really, I'm turning this down to 30 and seeing if it helps. So, future streams after this will probably just be 30 FPS. Yeah. It's not as smooth as I like, but it's consistent. I'm already kind of used to it, it's not that big of a deal. Ready. So as you can see there, I was just doing like a homing attack spam because I don't have a weapon yet. You actually don't have to follow Mustache Girl here at all. You can just go straight to that pond that you saw at the beginning of at the beginning of the act.
Down there. Don't think I didn't see you stalking me. Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what'd you say? Wanna join my little rebellion? Oh, by the way, did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky? Yeah? Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh? Tell you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
Alright. I love how we just jumped up here for nothing, by the way, because she just immediately jumps down. Oh, it's still stuttering. I guess there's just nothing I can do about it. It's only happening because I'm streaming too. And it might also be happening because I have Chrome open in the background, just so I can see my dashboard. In fact, let me check something here real quick. Okay. Okay, well that will probably help a little bit.
Mafia live here for 1,000 years. Mafia no remember what place looked like before Mafia. Mafia not remember what happened to old island people. Only thing Mafia remember is they make good cannonballs for town cannons.
Man, that's some deep lore right there.
Science girl. Mafia ask, you make science? Owl say words Mafia no understand. Mafia punch confusing owl.
And yeah, this is probably a good time to bring up one of the more jarring things about this game. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, like a lot more than I honestly expected there to be. But there's like little to no facial animations in the game, which I get that that's probably one of the most expensive things you could do, and this is an indie game at the end of the day. But still, it's, you have that much dialogue. That's something I'm hoping is improved if they ever make a sequel. I hope they take the time to like fully animate faces for when they're speaking. Let's see here. I'm just going around collecting yarn. I imagine someone watching this who's a speedrunner would probably be like, get a move on, and I'm like... Well, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because usually during speedruns, they kind of hop between chapters, and I'm going to be doing every single chapter all in one go, so I'll be getting, before I move on from Mafia Town, I'm going to get every single timepiece here, even one you're technically not supposed to be able to get until, like, near the end of the game. So let's see here. So this unfortunately means I'm gonna need to be getting a lot of yarn. Like very early on. See, the funny thing about this game though is that there's yarn everywhere, and there's way more than what you'll end up needing to be able to make every single hat. And that's kind of another thing I'm disappointed in, because once you've made every single hat, there's really no reason to go pick up any more yarn, because it's not going to be useful anymore. So, I don't know, maybe DLC 2 will add something that makes them useful. I was like, I don't know, you could have made something where I could like trade them in for Rift tokens, because that's another thing that I'll be getting into later. Alright, I don't think there's anything up here. I'm also going around collecting a lot of pawns because I want to try and get, like, as many badges as I can while I'm still in Mafia Town. I definitely want to get Scooter badge before I do, I think it's Act 5, the race one. Hello. There was a bird just floating there for a second. I don't know where it went. Yeah, this game is not perfect. It can still be pretty buggy at times. There are some bugs that have been there since launch that I'm surprised have never gotten fixed, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a developer, so I can't blame them. You know, I can't imagine how difficult it is having to fix every single thing, especially since fixing things sometimes breaks other things. Come on, I want to get at least 100 before I leave from here. Alright, here's another one. So this first stream is going to be a lot of running around blowing those things up to get pawns. Oh, I don't have my... I love that. It's like, ow, 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 my hand. Alright, I just found a burger patty and a treasure chest. I don't know who left that there, but thank you. Now I won't go hungry. Let's see, I don't think I can get on top of that clock tower now, so probably just won't worry about that. I do know a little trick to get on top of here early without using any... Hello. Okay.
Please, disregard my twitchy behavior. My body has been to places that have left a permanent mark.
I don't have 100 yet, do I? No, not yet. Alright, goodbye. There's actually an achievement for knocking down all 4 of these guys. You have to do it, like, in one go. Like, you can't reload the level because they'll come back, so... I don't actually remember where they all are, so... Hello. I used to be able to get up here. Hang on. Should be able to... There we go. Come on, get in there. Oh. Whoa, hello. Ah, darn it. And my dog is barking, I hope you can't hear that. I'm using a new mic and I had to put like a noise suppression filter on it. Oh my god, jump hat kid, please. Wow. I'm doing this for 1 yarn, by the way. I think that's all that's up there. There we go. Big wave engineers. It's one of the buildings I never actually looked at. It's it's flooded in there. Okay. I never actually noticed that before. Bloomin' idiots. Spicy buns and juice bar. Actually, I think in like the console version right now, because console version is like very outdated right now. If you come up to this guy, you can actually buy a relic from him for some reason. I don't know, I guess that was just a bit of an oversight. Alright, I got enough to buy that badge now. Hello, I have a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. I should probably mention that I'm streaming on my birthday right now, so I'm probably gonna get interruptions from people just because of that. Youch. Alright, you.
Oh?
I just noticed that little face she makes when she picks it up. Hang on, I want to come back in this act and do a zoom in on that face if I can. Alright, come on, buddy. We'll do that later. Little pro tip, if you need just a little bit of extra pawns, for each hourglass you get, you can hit Roomby over here, and you get a pawn for it. Didn't I buy that badge? No, I didn't. I forgot to actually buy it. Because I got a phone call. And we don't have anything to use on that yet, but we'll be using it later. Give me a second here. I'm going to check something in my stream settings, because something tells me that something's not right. Alrighty, I just reduced the frame rate to 30. I don't know if that'll actually have an immediate effect or if I have to restart the stream for it, but since I'm only playing at 30, I figured yes, I would like to. I'm surprised it does that. I've never actually seen that dialog box before. That must be new. Alrighty. In fact, while we're here, let's go up here and let's talk to this guy, actually.
Seagull eat fish, but fish belongs to Mafia. We punch Seagull for not respecting Mafia. Seagull say, no punch, I have child. Mafia punch seagull with child. Stupid seagulls. All they do is stand around. Just like Mafia. Copycats.
Or, you know, float above the air for a second and disappear. Alright. So it's actually free. I actually think I remember where the fourth one is. So let's see here. I don't think I could get there from here. So let's see. I wanted to go over here. That's right. Let's go ahead and get some more pawns while we're here. Alright, so yeah, like I said, you can just completely skip following Mustache Girl and go straight here. I've never noticed that before. Oh, I gotta save that. By the way, I'm using a mod that lets me use the instant camera whenever, even if I don't have the badge. That's like probably the only mod I'll be using. I might get some cosmetic mods for later streams, but for now, that's the only thing I'm gonna be using. So, hello, go back. Okie dokie. Alright, now we can actually move on. I'll go ahead and unlock this since I have the pawns for it. That is a somewhat annoying thing, is that they do lock some max behind pawns, so if you don't have enough of them, you have to go back and get some. Alright, oop, I just kind of did that instinctively there. Not that you're missing much. It's just a little Mario style pan the camera to where you need to go and whatnot. And you know, I know where to go, so I don't need it.
Have you come to make...
Alrighty. So that's basically a badge that lets you save yourself from fall damage. I'm probably not really going to use it, but it's there. In beta, it actually gave you kind of a third jump. It was like really slow though, and it was also very easy to break. Like if you set the game to like a, I think if you basically did this, like you equip it and then you use it and then go in here and then take it off. You would basically be flying forever. It was pretty funny. And, yeah, it kind of broke the game in half. Well, if I'm still using the homing tag when I don't need to.
No touch. Mafia joking. Child can't open vault. Vault secured with code. Wait, Mafia code not in pocket.
Well, I kind of already opened it, buddy, so sorry. Oop, wait, I already had it. Oh wow, I was kind of underwater for a second there. That was weird. It's a train set, and wow. I don't know who got stuck in here, but I guess I'm bonking on nothing right now. Yeah, I don't know who got stuck in there, but I guess they didn't realize there was a hole there. Alrighty, we're gonna explore over here a little bit before we move on.
Mafia still setting up shop. Not open. Even when open, child not welcome.
That one just has hearts in it. Okay.
Mafia say, keep eye out for tunnel. Maybe something interesting appear later. Ha! Mafia just kidding. Nothing interesting ever happened here.
Alright, so, I can explain. That wasn't birthday related, like I said it would be. My dad is actually outside taking apart an old storage building, and they asked me to come help with something, and they're probably gonna ask me again, so what I might do is for this stream is just go up until Mafia boss, and then probably cut it off there. I really wanted to do all of Mafia Town today, but oop. Yeah, that's right, it's red, it jumps you really high. Okay. So... always happens. Always happens. This is why I haven't streamed in like 3 months, because I can never get good time to do it. But hey! That's life. Alrighty, where's the last one? Oh, right there. Oh, okay. I imagine the frame rate is probably affecting that Earth token. It's probably what made the physics go all what the heck. Okay. So, I think that's the first Rift token, actually. Hopefully we can get a couple more. Before we end this act. By the way, just in case, for the no one who has probably played this, who is watching this and hasn't played this game, you can't swim forever. Just give it a few seconds and it'll be like, it'll give me a drowning thing. Kind of like in Wind Waker. Yeah, there we go. Oh, she's supposed to be like hopping up and down, but I guess because I was moving. I love that old shiny effect that you get when you're in water for a little bit.
Mafia see girl in red. Girls say Mafia bad and try attack, but Mafia throw her into ocean. Mafia laugh at angry wet girl.
Let's stand here and listen for a bit. Oop.
Your cooking is bad, and you're a bad person. Now let me go. If you don't drop me right now, I'll bite.
Alright. Let's go over here and see what this guy's doing before we go save Mustache Girl, I guess. You got 2 more cameras on you, buddy.
Belly dive over there. No, but this belly's too precious for sliding on.
Alright, camera badge. I've actually already been using it, so I don't really need it. So yeah, that's basically... I kind of wish this wasn't a badge, because... I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of dumb that I have to have this mod, just to be able to use it whenever I want, because it's like, hey, you want to take a little picture? Oh, got a menu. And then, by the time you're done menuing, it's like, The game's probably advanced past the frame where you wanted to take the picture, so I don't know, I kind of just wish it was an item you always had on you. Because when you don't have it on you, the select button, or I guess back button or whatever on the Xbox controller doesn't do anything, so I don't know, I just don't see the point in making it a badge. It could just be something you can have on you at all times. Oh, and there's the last one. At least I think it is, I don't know.
You got my camera? Wow, thanks, kid. But I've actually got a ton of cameras in reserve. I don't need it. I was just looking for an excuse to yell at seagulls. You can keep it. You got my
Oh, well, whatever. Alright, let's get this first. There we go.
If you don't drop me right now, I'll bite.
Hey, child, shoo! Mafia can't have child witness when Mafia teaching lesson. This awkward for Mafia. Mafia not sure what to do. Boss, what do we do with eyewitness? Teach her lesson, boys. Come to Papa Mafia. I'm gonna take you down.
Whoa. I don't know why my combo was so slow there.
Enough! Mafia won't bow to little girl. Prepare to feel Mafia's wrath.
Alrighty, well, these barrels are actually kind of difficult to dodge, by the way.
Heads up, little punk.
Oh, hello, that one actually got me. Is that... I think that only happened because I moved the camera in.
Do not think about avoiding barrels.
Why are you turning around? Come on, face the camera. Why are you not facing... I know it's side-scrolling, but you can face the camera. Alright, whatever.
This lead nowhere. Mafia need to take care of this Mafia style. Prepare to feel what Mafia do to old ladies.
Ah, well, he's stuck now.
How did you... I'm so confused. You can jump.
I think the game is actually lagging after I hit him. It's weird. Oh well. I'll be honest, I expected all of this to happen. My computer's been kind of shitting the bed lately, so... And I do not have the money to get a new one, so I'm just kind of dealing with it for right now.
Psh, can you believe them? What a bunch of losers. Hey, you're all right, new kid. Do you have a name? No? You shy? That's cool. You're a less talk, more fighting kind of girl, I take it. That thing you grabbed there, are you collecting them? Because I know where there's more of them. They've been raining from the sky ever since you arrived. I've seen the goons bring them to their headquarters way up there. We should go up there and get your junk. It'll be fun. I'll take any opportunity that involves messing up the Mafia. You with me, buddy?
Yay, friends. I just noticed something weird in OBS. I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone, but it thinks I'm using a wired headset. And I know it's coming in through the microphone because when I mute it... Yeah, you can't hear me. So that's weird. It's not even the headset I'm using that it's showing. It's showing the name of one of my old headsets, so that's a weird little bug.
Are you ready to take down some Mafia? Let's do it! I'm psyched! Let's go over the plan. All assaults need a good plan, or it'll be a flop. First, we strangle them, choke them, and watch them beg for mercy. That'll show them. No, wait. Strangling is too kind. We smash them.
Jesus Christ.
Then we sell the job for
I still don't know how they got away with an E10 rating with this.
But first, we have to make it through their Mafia HQ. Once we find and dethrone the Mafia boss, the rest will follow. Then our Merchant Jar Party will be no problem. We've got to get you geared up. Your hat is basic, and we don't do basic in this gang.
But I'm not wearing that hat right now.
Can be found around Mafia Town and used to stitch new hats if you're crafty. I've collected one for you. You need more yarn for some hats than others. I guess being creative isn't
Excuse me.
free. So keep an eye out for yarn. Now you're a killing machine. Let's go get them.
Alright. Okay, game over. Nah, if only. Alright, so I'm warning you right now. I know I already have the frame rate set low. It's probably going to get lower here. Because this act, I don't know why, but it just progressively has gotten just more and more, I guess. I don't know what the word is. I don't know. It looks too good. And just through different builds and updates, it's just gotten more and more shiny. Like, look at how shiny everything is. It's kind of overdone, in all honesty. That's probably... And everything has a rain texture on it. It looks nice. But don't you think you're overdoing it a bit? I think there's actually a way I can get up to that yarn early. It's not doing too bad right now, but then again, keep in mind I've already lowered the frame rate to 30, so... Nah, it still stutters a good bit. Oh well. I don't think I can reach it from here. Then again, I don't remember exactly what I did to be able to get it early before. I might have used the I like badge, which I can't use now because I don't have it installed. I don't want to be covered in mud right now. And yeah, you can actually go underwater and it actually changes the music here, but there's never any point when you ever need to swim, so...
Mafia cook food for all of city, not just Mafia. We help everyone. Ha! Mafia funny. His joke, we eat all. Mafia cook food for all. Ha!
Never mind.
Little girl want to ride boat? Ha! very safe.
There's another Mafia around here that's supposed to say something really funny, but I don't know where he is. Might be over here. No. No. Okay.
Mafia cook food. Ah! Yesterday I saw family. I say to family, I take everything now. Family beg for Mafia not to take everything. Mafia say it is joke. Mafia funny. But real joke is Mafia take everything anyway. Mafia not cruel. Mafia give good replacement for old family home. Small raft on sea, is close to water, has good view, not even need to go to market when fish will go.
This town is so big. The attractions are pretty cool. But I'll tell you, kid, nothing beats going to the moon.
No one allowed into cave. Child can't enter cave. Boss orders.
Well, fine then. By the way, you never actually go in there. Well, you do, but you don't. None of your business. How much yarn do I have? 13? Okay. Might just get a few more, then I can ignore yarn for a good bit. Whoa, hello. I didn't actually mean to do that, buddy. Oh boy, I need to get out of this level because it is stuttering way too much. Like, yikes, wow, it got really bad there for a sec.
Oh no! Aliens are coming for Mafia! I can see spaceship! Muddy gloop monsters will arrive any minute!
Hey, you got a towel, buddy?
Huh? It's
Or a shower?
space alien! Mafia saw spaceship! Mafia knew all along! Mafia is being invaded by aliens! Ah! Leave Mafia alone, you monster! Here, if Mafia give you this, will you go away?
Yeah, so on that level right there was basically teaching... It's basically your diving tutorial. I have seen some people who are for lack of a better word, pretty dumb, who just don't figure out what they're supposed to do here. This game not only has diving, but it has dive canceling. Like, you can basically jump, double jump, dive, and then jump again to cancel it. It's really not that difficult to pull off, but for some reason I've seen some people who just have some difficulty learning it. And in fairness, I don't think the game does a great job of teaching you. But I don't know. It's just kind of thing that, like, you see some people do it and it's like, do you just not play a lot of platformers? Let me see something real quick. 1 second. Okay, that might clear up some of the stuttering, but I doubt it. I can still see it stuttering a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh well. We're gonna do the boss and then we're gonna call it a stream for now. I really wanted to do this whole chapter, but... well, maybe if I have time, I'll do some more of it. No, Zed. Actually, I've been planning to do this for a while, and when they announced that they were about to announce, or possibly announce DLC 2, I was like, yeah, you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and do this now. I didn't expect them to announce it so soon, though.
Get these brutes off my case and we can go inside.
Get these.
Good job, kid.
Alright, I think there's something around here that I want. Yep. I'll have to remember to use those before I end the stream. And yeah, what Kona did was actually he streamed like his original playthrough of the beta build. And I actually do have a playthrough of that on my YouTube channel that I did a while back, but I don't feel like streaming that. Alright. I think these guys used to throw oh yeah, they still throw cannons, okay. I love how this is like the one place where they don't react to you killing the other Mafia guys.
tables purely for looks. No gambling here.
Yeah, I remember in beta build, you used to actually, you would walk up to one of the slot machines and press a button, and it would just take one of your pawns away, and you wouldn't get anything for it.
You should leave. This no place for little girl. Most places not for child, but especially here.
Not everything I sell is of value. I also sell terrible badges, and yet people buy them anyway.
Alright, oh yeah, these are very important. Make sure to get these as soon as possible. Okie dokie. Alright. Is this glitch still in the game? Yeah, it is. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, well, sometimes you just get stuck.
Troubling you, little girl. Mafia not know what child bring. Whatever problem is, Mafia sure you can deal with it. You look like tenacious type, not leave problem alone. Other little girl run into kitchen, if you are looking for her. She look like unruly type. Keep eye on her.
Alright. Oh yeah, I remember these rats up here. They're in beta. There was a cheat you could enter where you could actually take control of them. I don't know why that was there, but you know, it was just a little thing you could do. It probably is still in the game, but I just don't remember what the cheat actually is.
Terrible at cooking, but fear not. Cooking Cat is here. I'll prepare the actual dinner up here and swap the food before anybody eats the Mafia's cooking. I'm fairly certain someone would die if they ate the Mafia prepared food.
Yeah, when the beta came out, it was basically one of those games that I just turned on to kill time. Like, even if I wasn't doing anything, I would just turn the game on and just run around for a bit. I still do that sometimes with the full build. Alright. I also remember, I think even when the game released, this door was still, like, the wrong door. It wasn't a rectangle, it had, like, a pointed edge at the top of it. So, when you open the door, it just clips through the wall. I wonder if this guy still moves. I remember way too much from the beta build. Nah, I think they left this guy standing still. Is he even moving or animating? Ah, yeah, his hands are moving. Alrighty. I don't have ice hats, so I can't go down there yet. Oh, can we just take time to appreciate how dank this kitchen is, by the way? Like, how does this place stay in business, besides the fact that the only people who come up here are the Mafia? I love these cans over here. Food brand, soup flavor.
Go ahead, kid. Open this thing up and I'll keep guard here.
Yeah, well, they kind of shot all the health inspectors out of the cannon, so... Alright. I don't get this joke, by the way. Like, wow, I can't even read that. That's so small. Yeah, I don't get what that joke is supposed to mean. Okay. Ah, I see. Hey, look, they're rift tokens.
It is you! Ever since you landed in Mafia Town, it's been raining with these magical hourglasses. You must be very lost, kid with the hat. You're in the heart of our town, standing before the most powerful man you will ever witness. Everything you've ever owned belongs to me now, including this hourglass piece. If you want it, we'll have to settle it in true Mafia style.
I don't get why it doesn't just call it a timepiece.
Action! It is showtime!
Alright, again.
You're no match for me!
So apparently people find this boss hard. I don't get why. Like apparently Jonas actually got an email from some guy complaining that the boss was too difficult for them. I don't know why. It's probably the same person that complained that diving was too hard or something. Yeah, no, I think they couldn't figure out that this is what they were supposed to do. And I love how they added... I love how they made it to where you just automatically hit him when you jump up there. To be fair though, the hitbox on the Mafia ball is kind of not very good. Like sometimes I'll jump inside and it'll still damage me. Alright, well I just killed your boss. I don't know how you feel about that. Whoa, what happened to her eyes there?
So what do these things do anyway? Are they some sort of rare collector's item for nerds? Are they some sort of rare wait, huh? Whoa, what? What? Did you know about this? This is crazy! Do you even realize what could be done with these? We can make it so that you never got punched in the face by the Mafia that one time. We could beat up the Mafia, travel back in time, and then beat them up again. No, wait. We can make it so the Mafia never arrived on the island. Wait. Even better. We could be crime-fighting time travelers.
Oh man, I wish this game had actual facial animations. It would have made the scene so much. I mean, it's a great scene. It just, like I was saying earlier, the lack of mouth animations just makes some of the scenes kind of jarring to look at. Like, I'm used to it now. I've played the game so much, but still.
If you're not going to use them to fight evil, then I will. I'm not going to let this island remain Mafia Town. I'll collect all the timepieces for myself. You have my word on it.
Let me check something. 388. Oh yeah, you're talking like automated lip syncing. I don't know. I'm kind of half and half on that. Because I've seen lots of games like, I don't know if you played the Ratchet and Clank PS4 game, but that's one of the biggest complaints people have about that game is like, most of the cutscenes use this automated lip sync functionality thing, and it just doesn't look great. Oh, but even worse, Life is Strange, at least the first Life is Strange uses it all the time. And it's, I don't know what they were thinking doing that. Yeah, I didn't lose any pawns. I don't know if that's ever worked before, but I've never seen it work. I don't know. I like that game, but it definitely has a lot of problems. Especially the motion blur. Oh my god, the motion blur in that game is terrible. Let's see what we can get here. Haha! Ladybug first try! Alright, let's see how many people I trigger, because I'm going to keep this ladybug hat for the entire game. I'm sorry. Alright, I was actually originally going to end the stream here, but I don't know. I haven't been interrupted by anyone, so I think I'm just going to keep going. Go ahead and unlock that. Alright, yeah. We'll go here so I can do that first time rift. Oh, wait. There we go. Ooh, stutter, stutter, stutter. Well, I imagine part of the reason they did it that way was, especially for the, I remember in the beta build, it was possible to actually get enough timepieces to move on to another chapter before you beat the first boss. So I imagine part of the reason they did it that way was so you wouldn't be able to do that, because once you've beaten the first boss, you've essentially cleared the tutorial of the game. But, as for me, my bigger... Oop, hello. I did that completely wrong. My bigger issue comes from the fact that if you... Why are you... trying to play fast, man. Come on. My bigger issue comes from the fact that if you go into one mid-act, it basically... It resets your progress for that act. You have to basically start the act over, and that's kind of annoying. It's especially annoying when you're doing, like, a time with during Act 5 of Chapter 3, during that one act where you're delivering meld to all the Snatcher dudes. All the Snatcher minions. So it's like, I think I did like all 3 of the time rifts while I was doing that act, because it's basically the best time to go around exploring everywhere, and every single time I had to restart. And it's, yeah, that's pretty annoying in my opinion. But it's not too bad in all honesty. Ooh, oh wow, I got the best die. Wow, I'm getting all the best stuff early. Oh man, now I just need the cat ears hat and I'm good. But I need to get the ice hat first.
What a lovely spaceship you have here. Sorry for the break and entering. I just really wanted to see what an alien spaceship is like. You know, I expected aliens to be more green and probably with a thirst for flesh. But I guess you aliens come in all shapes and sizes, huh? Hey, if you're looking to explore our planet, you'll need to understand it first. Otherwise, you won't know if you're stepping on grass or quicksand. Don't know how to identify relics? Fear not. Cookin' Cat is here. I'll let you have this burger cushion relic for free.
Oh yeah.
You can identify
Okay, good.
this relic
It doesn't
with
soft lock.
Mafia.
If you have skip cutscenes on during current patch here, it actually soft locks the game. I don't know why. Apparently it's been that way for a while and they haven't fixed it.
You never know, so keep an eye out for relics. I've taught you everything I know about relics.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I didn't actually make the thing. Whoops. What is this supposed to be? I know it looks familiar. Like I feel like I recognize that from somewhere. Let's see here, which one of these? This is the cheaper one. There we go. Oh, I don't have a cow. That would have been the perfect setup for a great joke. Oh well. I think it is. I don't remember. I haven't played After Story. It was actually a year ago today when I played After Story. Today's actually my birthday, and I spent my birthday playing through that mod. I remember Daniel actually happened to release that like the day before Ni no Kuni 2 came out, and since that's like a 100-hour RPG, I was like, sorry buddy, that comes first. Oh, thanks, man. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, like, anywhere, but I don't usually make a big deal out of my birthday, personally, so I usually don't make any big plans or anything. I'm that kind of guy that my mom just keeps asking me, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm an adult. I'm 24 now. And wow, that is some bad frame rate there. Oh man, I need to get a new computer soon. I've had this computer for almost 4 years now, and it's been through some stuff. Now I get a cow. Great. Too late now, though. So yeah, I think this is actually like the only time rift in the game that has like completely original assets, because you never see this stuff anywhere else. Because you're actually like playing through the Mafia's past in a way. It's really cool.
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head, and now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams. This Time Rift is simple. Simple like Mafia. Just how Mafia like.
They might have some like special assets made for them, but for the most part they're made to resemble bits and pieces of the level.
Deeper. That is all the rules. Please tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience fast.
But this one actually shows you a little bit of the old Mafia home. And kind of their little journey to their new island. Man, I remember this from the pre-release speedrun build. That's like the last time I actually speedran the game. I haven't speedran the full game yet. I know that's weird considering I've been part of the speedrun group for like 4 years, but I've never really been a big speedrunner. I was only hello. Why are you jumping so far ahead, kid? I was actually just invited because I was watching a lot of the members back when it was still like a completely new group. Like I remember the day when they actually announced the name of the speedrun group, the Boop Troop, and that was, I don't know why, I just thought that was genius back then. And a lot's happened since then. But I myself never actually really speedran the game much. Yeah, back then I think it was, for the most part, like a closed group. It was private. But ever since that speedrun build, they've actually made it a completely public Discord server. Like before, they would only let you in if you were actually a speedrunner, or if, like I said earlier, you were invited in. I apologize if I'm repeating myself so much. I don't actually remember, to be honest.
Unspent rift bonds are kept each floor. No need to get every single pawn. Good luck. Mafia has opened entrance to next floor.
But I don't really know. All I know is that back then I would just always see the same people there all the time, and now it's like I see new people almost every day. Alrighty, let's see if I can pull this off. Oh, off. Let's get rid of these guys first. That way I won't get canned. Actually, I have to go down here and get this thing first. I'm kind of surprised these things aren't counted towards 100%. You never have to get them, they're just completely optional. Got it. Almost made it there without having to dive. So how did they do this in speedruns? Oh wow, this doesn't even work. Okay. Never mind. It's weird, that works in 1.0, but not in the current patch. I think one of the curated mods that may or may not be getting into the game actually lets you view these if you've collected them. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Ah, whatever. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, speak of the devil. I actually know what that is. I'm not gonna go get it right now, but that's actually the speedrun hat that I got. Do I have enough for the thing? No, I don't. No, but I can beat this thing up and get some more pawns. Or 2 more, I guess. I could have sworn I got more than 2 since the last time. Yeah, everyone who submitted a run got a hat, and I think the top 3 people got like a special hat. So it's basically just a regular kid's hat, but with a timer on it that shows the time you got. Oh wow, did you make sure you had your I think you had to have like your Steam account linked to your speedrun account? Speedrun.com account? So if you didn't do that, then you couldn't get your hat. So it might be a bit too late for you.
Look at mess. This is terrible. Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Same faucets that control the town volcano. Was it you, child? No? Mafia think he saw a little girl turn on all faucets. Little hat kid, can you save Mafia Town by turning off all faucets? If you close all, maybe water start flowing again.
Alright. Whoa. Yeah, this frame rate is really screwing me up. I don't know. I guess it's better than that one elevator section from the race earlier today. Like, I have never seen that happen before. Where it just went all the way down to 1 FPS when he went in the elevator. Let's see, here's the... Yeah, he's still here. Good.
Have you come to...
Let's see. No bonk, and hopefully he restocks after I buy this.
Not everything.
Well, oh well. I was hoping I could get the scooter. Oh well. Let's see here. And I apologize if I'm spending a lot of time going around getting pawns. I'm trying to get a certain badge, and I need to make sure I have enough pawns for it. Actually, I don't think I can get back up from here. Can I go for here, though? Yep. Oh. Yeah, I like how the tempo of the bell actually changes with the music. Oh, wow, okay. Alright. I think there's one like right here, right? Oh yeah, up there. Okay. Yeah, I might as well get it now. I'm right here. I'd just like to point out that if this was a speed run by someone who actually knows what they're doing, they'd be done with the game by now. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And I'm taking like the weirdest route possible. I've never done this way. I've always just gone around in like a circle. I've always kind of followed the speedrun route closely. Let's see. I can't make it from here. Here we go.
Go away! Mafia watching shows. High interest in bloodline.
Okay then. I hope your roof doesn't melt. Alright, kind of drawing a blank here. There we go, that's how I get up there. Oh, I already got this. Wait, what? Which one did I miss? I think I know where it is. It's on the other side. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have 600 hours in this game, by the way. Don't ask me how I'm forgetting all of this. Alrighty. Actually, something kind of interesting. Currently on the console version, this right up here doesn't actually exist. The timepiece just kind of comes out of that geyser. So it's like, well, actually, apparently this is all still up here. They just didn't put the timepiece up here for some reason.
You did it! Small child saved Mafia Town! Now Mafia no longer need to eat lava for breakfast. Amazing! Please, take this as trophy. You are truly the hero of Mafia Town!
I just love how they're cheering. They're still cheering me on even after I've killed their boss. So I wonder what the title for the second DLC is gonna be. And are they gonna add it to the loading screen? Like, A Hat in Time, Seal the Deal, and they should make whatever the second DLC is called rhyme with Seal the Deal. I don't know. What would be a cool name that would rhyme with seal the deal? Alright, let's see. This is the one I want to go to. That's a perfect name. Just a shrug. Alrighty. Yeah. The interesting thing about these blue time rifts, actually, I remember when they were just like different colored blocks, and they didn't even have like the whole water aesthetic. They added the water aesthetic in beta, but they were still colored blocks. But even just adding the water and the clock towers in the background actually did a lot to improve their atmosphere. Like, such a tiny thing, but it actually means a lot. And I'm trying to think of what this texture here reminds me of on the blocks. Ooh, the hat. I've never played Thousand Year Door. I just know that this is supposed to be a reference to it. Alrighty. I think I'm just gonna do these last 2 acts, and then that'll be it for this stream today. Alright. By the way, notice that this is Act 6 and 7, but we still don't have Act 5 yet. I don't know why that hasn't been fixed yet. It's just a simple thing to just change the numbers. I actually tried playing it on emulator because I don't have a GameCube or a Wii that I can play it on, but it keeps crashing for some reason after the opening cutscene. Oh, thank you, man. I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this act, to be honest. You just follow the arrows and go find the tickets. It's probably as good a time as any to do a bit more exploring. See if I can get some more ponds, maybe find some more yarn. Let's see here. I don't know why this happens so much when I'm streaming, but you notice I just stand still and turn the camera around a lot. It's like, for whatever reason, I just kind of forget what I'm doing for a second. And it only ever happens when I'm streaming. When I'm playing offline, oh, I'm perfectly fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's like, as soon as I turn the stream on, wait, where is that faucet at? Huh?
Please.
There we go, there's our scooter. Alright, good. Oh yeah, we're not in the... Since the music here is different, the music doesn't change when you hop on the scooter. Oh well. Oh yeah, I need to put the magnet back on. Let's see. I don't know why I'm jumping up here. This isn't where I need to go. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like I just, for whatever reason, the moment I put these headphones on, put this mic in front of my face, I just forget what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the wrong hat. That's the wrong hat again. I already had the right hat on. Okay, I've already been over here. Where's that ticket at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one's probably the hardest one to spot. I remember actually in the beta version of this level, the line for one of the tickets would just go for the wall, and you wouldn't be able to see it again, so you kind of just had to guess where it could be based on the direction it went. Let's actually see if we can get another badge from Mr. Moonjumper, I mean badge seller, before we move on. No, they're too expensive. And I actually need pawns to unlock the next act, so maybe while I'm off screen I'll go pick up some more pawns. Let's see here. Ooh. Let's go save this guy. Oh, why'd you go? That's not the right one, Hat Kid. I'll get some more pawns from you. Ow! Ah! Yeah, this frame rate is just really messing with me.
We build base on giant geyser. You ask, how this done? But we not tell. If we tell, you try to build base like us, but base turns out puny. By not telling, you avoid miserable fate. Mafia does you a favor. Now you owe Mafia favor. Child with hat better remember that she owe Mafia. If she forgets, Mafia makes sure she remember.
So I did get everything right. Should have all 4 of them. Shouldn't it tell them? Yeah, over there. Okay, good. Let's see. Alrighty. Alrighty, so one more act and then I'll call it a day. Oh wow, it's after 7 already, jeez. Oh, it's only 50. I thought it was more than that. Or wait, was that? No, yeah. Oh, I'm not missing anything. I got everything I need. Alright, let's make sure I have the right thing on. Should probably leave no bonk on.
Ha-ha! Rockets are fast, and if Mafia on rocket, Mafia is fast. Fastest man alive!
So yeah, you're actually supposed to wait until near the end of the game to come do this, but I have never done that. I've always done it the quote-unquote unintended way. But of course they kind of want you to cheat it anyway. Matter of fact, if you're playing in co-op, and I might show it off after I do this. You can actually cheese it even more.
But at least Mafia die as fastest man alive.
Get ready. Go!
Alright, let's just hope none of the crows get in the way. And hope frame rate doesn't screw me over. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I almost had it. He got in the way. Oh, I hope that didn't sound too bad. I kind of got a little too close to the mic there. Oh boy. I'm terrified for Alpine Skyline and Arctic Cruise because they're the levels that take the biggest hits in performance. Like, they're the most intensive levels in the game.
Get ready. Go!
Hello, use the... Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting this. Got it! Haha! Alright, so before we end the stream, I'm gonna try and show off that thing I wanted to do. The co-op thing I was talking about earlier. I can't words today, you should know that by now. Alright, so go back in here. Come on, buddy. Alright, so first things first, we want to go over here. Oh hey, we get to hear a bit of that remix now. Yeah, they only really do this a couple times, and one of them is actually in the time rift. Oh wow, that stuttering is really... I'm gonna have to see if I can find something to do to get rid of that stuttering, and if it, worst case scenario, I might have to just turn the graphics down. I'm already running the game at 720p, which is the lowest you can set it. At least I think it is. Yeah, so like... I do know that windowed is actually supposed to use more resources than full screen, but I kind of have to have it windowed in order to get the stream to work properly, so let's see here. I need to stand right here, and use keyboard to turn on co-op. Okay, and controller should be controlling Bo Kid. Something I've actually been wanting to do for a while. I want to try and get one of my nephews in here to come stream, or you know, I want to do a stream. I don't know why I cannot say this sentence properly. I want to do a co-op stream with one of my nephews one day, but I don't know how I'm going to set it up. I mean, the good thing is, since I have an external mic now instead of a headset, it'll be easier to catch audio from both of us. Man, that frame rate is just doing so many weird things. Alright. I got a bond floating around me! Oh my god, look at this. Hey man, you want a heart?
Little child want to race fastest man alive? Mafia stole timepiece from HQ. If you win, Mafia give it to you. It is on! Mafia not sure Mafia survive this, but at least Mafia die as fastest man alive!
It's even making a sound as it spins around. That's so weird. Alright, so I believe I have to get in here right now. Yes! There we go. And just turn co-op off. Oh, wait. Okay, now we... wait. Let's see. There we go. That's how you do it. So hey, that's something you can do at home if you're not having any luck with the scooter. And that's still technically cheating, which means you're still doing it the intended way. Alright, well, I think that's about it. So next time, we won't actually be going to Chapter 2. And the reason for that is because we need an item from Chapter 3 in order to complete Chapter 2. So, next time, we will be doing, as soon as I get over there, I'm gonna take this thing off because I don't want to have the scooter on all the time. The chapter Subcon Forest. That's what we'll be doing next time. Let's see. Do I have any tokens on? No, I still don't have one. Oh, anyway. Bye. See ya.